Dear friends, my name is Najib Tariq from Spur Consultation Services, and today the topic of my video is perception versus reality. Humans depend upon their five senses to collect data from its environment, and on the basis of his previous experience, process that data and come to the conclusion. And this conclusion is called perception. This perception can be regarding people, products, or services. And I believe that a lot of times this perception is wrong. Why it is wrong? Because sometimes we ignore some of the very important factors to be considered. And sometimes we are unaware of such very important contributory factors. So an old experiment is like you put your right hand into a hot water and your left hand into a very cold water, and after a while you put both your hands in a lukewarm water. For both hands, the temperature of the lukewarm water will be different. It will be hot for one hand and it will be cold for the other hand. So perception is not reality, it is relativity. So same is the case when we assess people. Sometimes our assessment is wrong. So what we should do, we should be flexible, and we should not get to the conclusion very quickly, and we should keep the other factors in mind. So I tell you about a very interesting story of my childhood. Like when I was a small school going kid, there was one old guy in our society. He was roaming around barefooted and he was unaware of the basic human needs. He was even wearing without he was not wearing any jackets, or even in cold winters. But my father used to tell me about him, like he is a very intelligent person and he's a very educated person. He has done masters in English and he has done masters in economics. And I was a bit skeptical about my father's information. So this is around when I was around 12 years of age or 10 years of age. But after 20 years, once I visited a five-star hotel, and the same old guy was over there with a suited, booted, tie, shy, and there were so many other people, executives around him. And my curiosity drove me towards him. I approached that gentleman and I introduced myself, and I introduced my father's name, and he said, "Yes, I remember. How are you and how's your father?" And then I came to know, like, he was acting as a professor in one of the leading university in the town, and he was taking one of the most difficult subject over there. And you can imagine my situation. Yeah, I was totally blank, and I was, the old memories just rolled over my mind and on my eyes, like whatever I have been thinking about that person, it was wrong. So my perception was based upon my lack of knowledge, or the lack of opportunity for that old gentleman. So sometimes our perception is wrong. And especially in today's world, in today's corporate world, people are developing their perception. And we are living in an age of social engineering, where different corporate companies are, they are creating specific perception regarding their products. So sometimes we people are being cheated regarding the perception. This wrong perception is creating a lot of problems in our society. There can be different problems regarding frustration, lack of trust, lack of tolerance, anger, rage, and many other social and legal issues. So what I believe, like, we should think beyond the lines. We should read between the lines. So I think we should not get to the conclusion very quickly. We should think before we leap. We should think positively, and we should give a chance to a person, because it might be a slip, and on the base of one slip we can just come to the conclusion that this person, his forefathers were such and such and such. So it should not be like that. And we should practice empathy. So in search of reality, we are designing our perception accordingly. So it's not like somebody's perception is always wrong. Yes, according to the given set of information, that perception can be right, but it doesn't mean like you should impose that perception on somebody else. You should give time, and you should give others time, and you should give yourself time to come to the conclusion. So dear friends, this was today's video. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have some suggestions, or if you have some comments regarding this video, do you agree with my ideas or you disagree, please comment. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel, Spur Consultation Services, and please click the bell icon so you might be notified by my upcoming videos. So thank you very much for so far, and see you next time. Bye bye.